So we are marinating in the truth night now, and we were solving all these terms with IN at the dead center, I am, and I was just marveling at what God has ordained. Just check how my uploads are coming. And I'll just get the party, keep the party going. So look at that, marinate in truth. So this is I am triple, I am, it's two. But the whole idea is that you have, oh man, so that just, the word, oh yeah. When people call it soaking in the spirit, that puts this I at the dead center. I am, good one. Okay, so I am luminary, just amazing because that's I am flanked in am, like these words down here, luminary and luminary. Mariner is marinara. What is marinara? Is a sauce. Sauce, yeah, Italian sauce. Sailor style. Oh yeah, for marine. Right, so marine is a triple. Right, a mariner, or mariners. Ugh. Meaningful, that's huge. What is meaningful? Ooh, I've always liked meringue. Wow. Lemon meringue pie. Amazing. Oh, meringue is quadruple I am. Is that? Wow. That's huge. Lemon parallels I am is so lemon meringue pie will overall go to I am very nicely because pi divides by 3. That's amazing. So lemon meringue pie is 159 plus. But there's I am at the dead center. Huh. Here's another 23. It ends in God. Meringue. Too easy. Meringue. Meringue equals I am times 4 equals I am Jehovah. Can't pop off the 15, but meringue, I am Jehovah. Mind, mine, ming, mini, mink, mins, mint, minks. Mountaineering, there's a big one. That's cool. Nightingales. That's cool. Of course, the number 9, nominees, numinous obtainable. Oink and pig, parallel I am, ooziness, so find. Ordinary, well that's kind of cool. 30 plus 81, that's cool, that's a fun. I am ordinary, I like that. The originator is the I am, that's cool. That's a very good one. You know, the king is the originator. ostinato. A continually repeated musical phrase or rhythm. Sounds like
ostinato.
Love I Am, that's a good one. Most music is like that. Most of the music that I listen to when I want to kind of be in the groove, like at the gym, is ostinato. Photoluminescent. Pine, ping, pink. A pint, piney. Points, yeah. Wow, so points has the word stop. Yeah, it's obvious. I am, triple from points. From the word stop, so we saw stop sign in the same. So, you know, if you want to score points with God, so to speak, you gotta learn about Him, you gotta spend time with Him. Pollinator, that's cool. These are all very good. Prince, ooh, that's a good one to have on the same list as. Can't believe I didn't put that one on there. That's so critical. That's 21 plus 21 flanking. So Prince equals I am plus 42. King equals I am plus 18. Pure sixes. And there it is, folks. You heard it here first. God gave me a title, said, I am the Prince of Gematria. And truly I am. I believe I might also be the King of Gematria, because I don't know of anyone else that has these revelations yet. Let's keep going. Prominence. Ooh. Dominance. Prominence. Provincial. Oh yeah, the dead center of our government. So this is, oh boy, at the dead center of a governor is I am. And now let's look at the dead center of government. That puts this as the new center, which also parallels I am. Beautiful. So whether you look at governor or government, I am is at the center. This is I am bang on the nose. This is I am plus 9. We had the same revelation, by the way, with the word Caesar. Take this as your center. That equals God. I am plus 3. It's very obvious because these two letters divide by 3. Similar, actually, to the word prince, where you got the RC, divide by 3, make 21, same letters, and then PE is another 21. So it's very obvious. The I am is sovereign over kings and princes and Caesars. Interestingly, the word emperor also has I am at the dead center. This E is I am, and it's right next door to R, which makes it 23 perfectly. Just keep going on this. Ruler, you might as well point out the same thing. You can get centrality for I am and ruler. So I am plus 15, and it's flanked in 2 R's. Now technically, a true king is a dictator. They dictate what goes on. And the TC equals I am in symmetry. TA divides by 3, so you could say that quite tidily. They simply speak the command. That's a dictator. Man, now you want to solve all these titles like commander and Oh yeah, captain, we'll put I am at the center. The T, yes. And the T comes to the dead center. Commander ends in I am. Yeah, interesting. Maybe you have to pick it off. General has I am at the center. We did this with president already. Puts I am at the center. What else? How about, I don't know what this is going to yield. Well, let's go to the center of this. Well, technically, if you go this, the center of the word minister works. But how about prime minister? What becomes the center of that? Oh my, it's the word mine, which we know is screaming out I am. Yeah, so there's your first I am in prime minister. It's got the word mine. The IN is irresistible, and then this is double 9, this is 9. So here's a central I am. Disturbingly, this keeps getting flanked. MS is I am, TI is I am, RE is then the 23 I am perfectly. Very nice. And if you want a symmetrical I am, you just, this EIE equals 23, and then that's 3 times 3 times 3. So there's a alright, we solved a lot there. And then we know CEO equals I am, but notice the letter that provides this, the offset, is the E. So I am is at the center of CEO. CEO equals I am, but it's the E at the center that provides the offset for I am. The 5. The dead center of your hands is I am, which is of course the center of the word and that's a revelation on the word hand for you, or and. I am. CEO, just like leader, okay? Leader has 5 E's, 3 5s at the dead center. So leader has I am at the center, and it's flanked in 2 more 5s. Explorer, kind of. The word chief, yeah, it's pretty double there, but oh yeah, we commander in chief was mind blowing, because that puts I am right at the dead center. 7. Yeah, that puts I am at the dead center. 23 of commander in chief. You can get a sultan has I am at the center like that. If you chose the word overlord, that would work nicely. I'm curious now. Not quite centrality in the word pharaoh, but you can find a lot in there, HO and stuff. Okay. Priest, Jesus is our great high priest. Priest does it nicely. And technically, like Jesus is our king, the prince, and the priest, and he's also our priest. There, that's nice. There, see, that's beautiful. Prince, priest, very obvious. Same mathematical design. Now I'm curious, what happens if you say high priest? What becomes the new center there? Yeah, that equals great. Okay. Let's keep going. One of my favorite titles of Jesus is All in All, which puts the I am at dead center. So you can analyze titles of Christ for this centrality, which I've kind of done before. Creator, okay. Maker is a big one. Man, you can solve terms like artist. Will be I am at center. Lots of cool stuff. God, the ultimate artist, I am. Maker, same deal. Always liked, imagine starts with I am, and God is three persons, so I'm going to say Imagineers. There's your I am there. All sorts of cool stuff. Alright, well, let's just finish some of these words. Prince, prominence, provincial. Oh, rabbi. Rabbinical. Ravenly. Refiners. That's huge. Refining. Refiner's fire. These re ones are pretty sweet because they start with I am. A reminder. Rosiness, that's fun. Rosiness like holiness. Alright, I might take a break shortly. This has been most epic. Saints. Oh, wow. So God, over all saints, all beings, all things. What happens when you... That's a curiosity to me. Yeah, I see a lot there. Saints, beings. In persons we've done. Okay. Alright. And then seminars and seminary. Seminars is a quadruple I am. Oh man. Lecture is pretty similar in its design. Seminars. Seminars and seminary. Look it up. This is a quadruple I am from the inside out. I am. A-M. E-R, another I am. And then S-S, a final I am. Seminars from the inside out. Seminars and seminary. In fact, seminary is a quadruple I am from the inside out. I currently am at Safeway, but I'm always in seminary because God lives inside of me and He talks to me while I'm at Safeway. You say, where is seminary? Well, it's everywhere God lives in you. Look at Safeway is flawless I ams from the inside out. I am, FW I am, AA I am, S wide I am. God is, I'm solving produce. I'm solving produce in Safeway. I am, quadruple I am there, just like in seminars. Amazing. Lecture is quite similar. T at the dead center of a lecture. ER, EL, just crazy. You can be a lecturer. And Ah, sexiness, that's kind of cool. It's always encouraging to, you know, God, if you're a married person, God cares, you know, God cares about your sexiness. It's an act of love towards your spouse. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? I in there. I am at the center of both words. The I am shines sign. Okay, we did a lot of these. Your spine. Ooh, spines and slinky sphinxes. Okay, I'm about to ready to take a break. Sprinkle. Kind of like anointing. Oh yeah, and sprinkle. Yeah. Sprinkle is like anoints. Just that's triple 23 right on the end. Triple 23 there. Oh yeah, because when you say wrinkle with a W, it becomes quadruple. But the SP does the job in sprinkle. A sprinter. We all know that a sprinter is one of the most famous athletes in history. A springer is like a jumper. It's amazing. You can sprint or you can spring. That makes, I like this because that makes you, interestingly, the word jumper and the word leaper both put I am at the center. It's very touching for me because I'm an athlete, I love to jump, I love to leap. Well, that makes me a jumper, a leaper, a springer. That's awesome. That's very awesome. I'm shocked at how the word leader and the word leaper are identical mathematically in their design for your triple I am. A leader is a leaper, someone who leaps boldly ahead. There's an element of risk with a leap. There's also a declaration of strength, confidence, taking the first step. You know, you leap. You're the first one to leap over the hurdles, leap across the river, leap into the unknown. A leader is a leaper. But I am, the great I am inside of you is your guide. The great I am is your leader. Squinter, that's cool. Stingo, stingy, stink, stints, stringer, stringed. What is oh, that's cool. Supinate, lay backwards.
Supinate.
Ooh, that's a good one, because supinate is like openness. When you open your hands. Like pronate is closing your hands, but supinate is opening your hands. That's really cool. Like when most people lift their hands to heaven, or they open their hands in love, that's supinate, which is a screaming I am triple. Ends in God. This is the I am, this is I am, this is I am plus 3. So that's a gorgeous command, supinate. Like in worship, you open your hands in that direction. That's so cool. Love gems like that. Supinate is just like the word marinate. Like soak. It ends in God. The I am is right there. Like it's obvious. It's like open up your whole being to God. Soak in His presence. Swings. Oh, as a kid you went on the swings. The I am is the ultimate terminator. He really is. Term equals the I am. Terminate it, terminates. The I am terminates your life whenever he wants to. He is the true terminator. Like, this word terminator is actually very loaded and very powerful. It starts with the I am. It has I am at dead center. It ends in love, so that it ends in I am love, which equals Christ. So therefore it starts with I am the I am, ends in love in terminator. And shockingly, terminator is a fivefold I am from the inside out. Like the Bible, God decides when you go home. He is the ultimate terminator. The great I am is the ultimate terminator. Like, this is not Arnold Schwarzenegger, like pathetic, nasty Hollywood. This is real. This is like God, the terminator. So here's your fivefold I am in terminator, just pairwise from the inside out. It's flawless I ams, the terminator. So this is 23, this is 23 minus 9, this is 23 plus 15, this is 23 minus 3, and then 23 plus 15 again. So a fivefold I am in terminator. God, the Trinity, the three of them, Jesus, any member of the Trinity can say, I am the terminator. Like, I decide when you breathe your last. The great I am is the terminator. Jesus said, not one sparrow falls to the ground apart from your Father's will. Like, the great I am is the terminator of the life of every sparrow. He's the terminator of every life on earth. But he is the terminator. Like, at some point, your life is over. Like, God has already determined when your life is going to be over. And he says, I am the terminator. Like, fear me now. Give glory to me now. Before it's too late and it's over. The word over ends in I am. Like, he gets the last word. But that is mind-blowing. The terminator. Now, as far as worldly kingdoms go, notice Jesus is a king. Jesus is the prince. Jesus is the priest. Jesus is your Caesar. He's your ruler. He's the dictator, the captain. All these other famous words that we highlighted, I am at the dead center. He's your governor. He's also the terminator. Like, one of the things a king does, you know, when he gets on his throne, is he cuts off from his dominion all things that offend and that are in rebellion against his righteous rule. Feast on these words and stare at this. Jesus is the King of Kings. He is the Prince of Princes. He is the Lord of Lords. He is the terminator. He is the high priest. You know, he is the ruler. And all these other words we found, I am at the center of all of them. Governor is a great one because it's bang on the nose, 23. But there's the IN, like the famous IN. But what does a king do? Like, read the story of King Solomon and King David. When they were in power, one of the first things they did was root out every single piece of offensive garbage and every wicked man and every rebel and everyone that was a rebel against righteous rule. A king is a terminator. A governor is a terminator. A prince is a terminator. They are ruthless with sin. They are absolutely ruthless. They have such hatred against evil and sin that they are the terminator over you know, they root out evil. But God is the ultimate terminator. Like, at the end of this whole story, Jesus Christ comes back and he's the ultimate terminator of everything that has ever offended. That's an I am is at the dead center. And then look, that I am is flanked in am. Okay, so it's I am minus 9. And then RT is 38, I am plus 15. It's all offsets of 3s. You even have I am, of course, in sitting in there. Okay, a fivefold I am in terminator. Jesus is the terminator. You could die tonight according to his will. He says you're done. It's over. No more breathing. No more chances. You had your time to glorify me as king, prince, governor, priest. And I am also the terminator. The word judge comes to mind. Judge parallels I am at the dead center perfectly. Flawlessly. You have 2 plus 1s, a single letter divides by 3, and then the bookends are even, make 15 divides by 3. The I am is the judge. That is 32. I am plus 9. And then the JE keeps the party going. I preached on this earlier when I spoke about when we had the words from the Lord loyal and royal come to us. Okay, and I had my brother's name Jason come to us. All these have the exact same design, where the dead center is 2 plus 1s and a single letter that divides by 3. And the bookends, stunningly, keep the party going by dividing by 3. Okay. Jesus is the judge. He's the governor. He's the terminator. The judge. The king. We looked at other titles. This is really going to hit you really hard. The king is given the sword as a symbol of his authority to terminate whatever he wants, whoever he wants. Sword equals words, but look at the obvious. It's I am followed by the, or I am, amen. So you have the I am at the dead center of the word sword. And then the bookends is another I am. Okay. Now we hit a ton of gems in a previous video along these lines, and we were really hitting it good and hard. Like, you know, the crown is on the head of the king, which is the same letters, the I am in order. Okay. And then we had other words coming along, like scepter. This also parallels I am and ends in I am, but the center there is I am plus 9. Okay. So all these things, the king has a scepter, a crown, a sword. It's the great I am. Folks, he is coming back. I'm going to preach on the word damn. He is coming back to damn. And at the dead center of the word damn is am, because it's the great I am, and then the flanking letters are double 9. I is 9. So this equals I am plus another I, 9. Okay, that would make him the damner, which ends in I am. So it's pretty mind-blowing. It's amazing to me the parallelism. He is coming back to save and to damn. Like, save has I am at the dead center. Flanked in 6s, just like the word king. Damn, the same design though. Like, there's your am and there's your 6s. Jesus, the great I am, is coming back to save and to damn. The word condemn contains the word end, which equals I am. Okay? Amazing. And then condemner would actually, condemner equals Christ. Now Christ is your forgiver, you know, and your redeemer, but he is also, did I spell that right? I think this needs an N, excuse me. I don't know. I want to be always accurate. I don't know. Yeah, no, it contains an N. Excuse me, I did not have this correctly. Anyways, one step at a time here. Oh, he is the Chief Justice. Well, Justice puts the T at the dead center. That's I am. Now, this is probably going to get really crazy when we say Chief Justice, because that's going to put these 4 letters at the center, which is also I am. In fact, that equals the I am. So at the dead center of Chief Justice is the I am. And there's a ton of, and then look at all the plus 2s, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2 plus 2. That's 4 more I ams. Like, it's just loaded. And we've preached on Messiah and titles of Christ. Messiah. Okay. All right, that's pretty good. Other words that have I am at the center. That's cool. He is unsinful. Man, that's a good word. Ooh. Like, you know, the king, there is one king who is completely unsinful, and that is Jesus, the great I am. So that's pretty awesome. And of course, every king that is a true king that follows him should practice to be unsinful. There was a lot of words that we had regarding holiness and abstinence that had this I am at the dead center. I mean, holiness was one of them, abstinence was another. And then we went nuts on other words related to purity and sexual purity and all this. But, and it was just crazy how but unsinful. The word perfect comes to mind. The word flawless comes to mind. The great I am is flawless. There's your I am at the center of flawless. Here's your I am at the center of perfect. This is really cool because that's love. This is half of love. Let's take a look at the word blameless. Yep, that puts I am at the dead center again. Let's look at the word innocent. Oh, that's CEO. Well, CEO equals I am. And then if you talk about innocence, like you talk about holiness, my Lord and my God, that's a really precious one. Innocence, just like holiness, just like abstinence. What was celibacy again? Very close. I mean, it paralleled it. Just paralleled it. But these ones hit it right on the head. Innocence, holiness, and abstinence have I am at the dead center. That is phenomenal. Innocence, holiness. This is Jesus. Like the innocence of the great I am, the holiness of the great I am, the abstinence of the great I am. What other words? We're on a hot trail here. These are very huge words for Jesus the Christ. His innocence, I am. His holiness, I am. His abstinence, I am. There's a lot of words that come to mind. Whiteness, honestly. Like just brightness. I can see a lot of, that'll put this E at the dead center. His whiteness, his cleanness. That'll put this N at dead center for I am. Who knows? Spotless. I know spotless does it. Spotless is beautiful for I am. Everything else divides by 3. This'll, in fact, that's Jehovah plus another 24. Spotless, but any spotlessness, what will be the center of that? Well, it's going to be this. It's not quite double, but once you reach this section, it certainly is. Oh, purity. Oh, purity will, if you say pureness, Wow. Okay. Yeah. You know, virginity gets the I am very close right there. This is huge. Oh, cleanliness. What'll that do? Yeah, that'll put this I am right there. There's your I am, the IN with an L. Godliness. I'm about to run out of memory chip. Oh no, I got some time left. Jesus was the most willingest. Working man, that's cool. Ooh, that's cool. Wow, that's a pretty inspiring one. A working man is a king. You know, we say every man is the king of his household. He's a working man. That puts the word king right at the center. That is very cool. Or working men. Isn't that neat? King then becomes the dead center with I am at the dead center. So a working man is a king with I am at the dead center. Then you get stunning, like Ram is another I am, the W is I am, the ON parallels. That's a real inspiring one. A working man has I am at the center and king at the center. Huge. That's really cool, isn't it? This equals the I am. I am working right now. Right now, I am working. I am working for the great I am. I am working right now in Gematria for the great I am. I am a working man. This equals the I am. This is I am right there. Makes me a working man. But that puts I am at the dead center of who I am. I am a working man. These words, absence, innocence, holiness. And guiltless. I just see this all doing the same thing. Like guiltless and spotless, they just peg this T at the dead center for the great I am. Guiltless. Now it just comes here. Spotless. Spotless is quadruple I am from the inside out. TL, OE, PS, SS. That is phenomenal. And very high value letters. Very high value. Like spotless from the inside out. I'm going to run out of memory chip. We'll offload I am plus 9 plus I am minus 3 plus I am plus 12 plus I am plus 15. Jesus, the great I am, for an overall offset. That's I am plus 102, which equals